Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello! Hi!
Welcome to
really
Brown
loud.
Sock
We're really loud.
Tuesday.
Is that too loud?
No, that's because we...
Yelled.
Yeah.
Yelled. Okay.
Yep. We're
Okay.
golden. That's because... Those spikes are because of,
Monster.
That's how you open one. Look at my audios.
yours is like
Compared to
stuff
your
like...
guys'.
That's because you're a little bitch.
Anyway. Today we have...
Jacob.
Daniel.
Dang it, and Lauren.
What the fuck, dude? Why'd you say my name? You were supposed to say Lauren's name and then we go around because you fucked it.
Yep.
God damn it. There's not a fourth person here, so...
Sorry, Lord.
So, it is the week of, well, I guess, after Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So, how was your Valentine's Day, you motherfucker?
Pretty good.
It's good.
Cool.
Yep.
Yup.
Fucking interesting.
Yeah.
That's
You guys obviously know that I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Didn't do much.
No.
Yay.
So, earlier this week, me and Lauren had something happen.
Just gonna jump right into it.
I mean,
Okay.
we can
That's
wait.
something to start with. No,
Yeah, that's
go,
fine.
go.
Oh god.
You guys have been telling me, like, all night what it is.
Not really. At all.
Well, you haven't said anything about actually what it is, but you've been telling me, like, oh god, we have this really good story.
Yeah.
So it
So
better
you're
be
gonna
good.
tell the story, or are you gonna play a 4,000-year-old fucking tile game?
Yeah.
China?
Go play Mojang, bro.
I love it.
Yeah. Unprofessional.
I
Go
get, I get Microsoft
Story?
achievements for it. Do you want me to tell it? Okay.
You
Go for
wanted
it.
to.
Yeah,
you told me I want to tell it.
Wait,
Go
I-
ahead and tell it.
There's no reason to
So
wait.
me and Lauren, we both get out of school early on Wednesdays. Well, we get out of school early every day, but we were out of school extra early, I guess, on Wednesdays. We only have 3 periods on Wednesday, so we were out and we were like, "Hey, let's go walk and go to the park." So we went and hung out at the park for a while, and then we started to head back, and then there was this lady arguing with this person in a car. We were just like walking. I was like, "Yeah," and then the people in the car decided to hit the lady with the car.
Like, full on, or?
Like, it was like 5 miles an hour. They hit the lady, backed up, and then drove away. And I was like, well, let me just pull out my phone real quick. Hi. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw someone get hit by a car. I really feel like I sound really apathetic now that I'm, like, when I call 911, because it's like, yeah, we're at
La-di-da.
X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z. Yeah, they drove away.
We are at latitude blank.
Alright.
Just because I'm not 100% familiar with my longitudes and latitudes. Can you tell me where that is?
China.
Alright, thank you. And then me and Lauren were standing around waiting for the cops to come. And we're just like, doo, doo, doo,
Was
doo,
the
doo.
lady okay, or did you just
Yeah.
leave her in the fucking street?
Oh, no, we told her to sit in the car.
Sit in the car.
Because she had her car there, so we're like,
Oh.
how about you just sit in the car until, like, they sent an ambulance in the police car. So they came up, and it was like, doo. So, I don't know, me and Lauren were waiting there for, like, a half an hour before we even, like, talked to the police officer.
Yeah.
And
That kind of sucks.
so we were just sitting there talking. And I was like, I guess we could talk about this on the podcast. And Lauren said, I don't, like, yay, content. And it sounded really funny. He was like,
You're not doing it justice.
That's
Yeah.
what I did. Oh my god.
I mean, which one of you would tell it more entertaining? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. It was weird. You want me to tell it? Because
Sure.
it's the same story. Alright, so we were,
Like the
we
police
were on a
officer.
walk. We went to the park. We were at the park. As we were leaving the park, there was this chick getting her mail or whatever. And there was a verbal dispute with the woman in the car. And the car is just there.
you're so formal.
It backs up a bit. And then it turns and hits her like in the knees. And then she's like on the hood of the car, and she like slams the hood of the car, and the car like backs up,
Murder point
and
for
then
ya.
just shoots down the road.
What do you assume that they were having a conversation over? Like, it couldn't have been that bad to where they actually wanted to kill each other, but it was
Laundry.
just bad enough to where
This was
I
a
want to hit
dispute.
you.
I thought it was about laundry.
This dispute was her trying to get her clothes back because she just moved out of the place the day before.
Oh yeah, so it was laundry.
It was all about laundry.
Huh. Well, I mean,
And
would you kill over clothes?
I don't know,
I wouldn't.
but
Perhaps.
again,
They
I'm
wouldn't
not a
either,
dope
apparently.
addict. They were all like the lady that lives next door came over, talked to us for a little bit, and she was like, "They're all
Yeah.
on dope." It was and it was this little old
Really
lady.
funny. She was real sweet. And
It's not all
just walks over.
dope.
She's like, "What happened?"
And it was like, "Oh, this lady got hit by a car." And
As odd as that sounds, like I figured that'd be the cutest thing to see a little old lady saying, "They're addicted to dope."
They're all dope.
That's pretty much what she said to us.
Yeah.
That'd be
And then
funny.
she went back in the house.
But then again, it's like Myrtle Point and
And-
county
and the-
where the the amount of meth addicts in this county are it's pretty fucking high.
Yeah, and so we're just sitting there waiting. And the cop talks to the lady that got hit by the car.
And clarify, I know that meth is not dope. So
Okay, it's good. And like I was just sitting there, and I overheard the cop like, "Can I check your car?"
no.
And she said, "Yeah."
Why would you check? No.
And she gave him consent to. And
Then she got arrested for possession of like
no,
3 ounces of Mexican black tar heroin.
what he said?
What?
Like, I'm doing this to make sure that you're not hyped up on dope. You're just hyped up because of all the adrenaline.
It's kind of bad when they actually have to check that.
Yeah, because she had they have a history in that house of being just on dope,
Just doped.
doped up.
Well, I mean, if you live in Myrtle Point, you kind of have to have something to make you okay. No, I'm just joking. I don't know shit about it.
But yeah, and I kind of laughed to myself at that because the cop was like, "All right, I really just need to figure out if you're on dope."
Are you on dope?
And like the car search lasted about 5 minutes. No, like 5 seconds. Like he pulled out a box, started looking at it, and then he asked her the question, and she's like, "No, I'm just flushing because of this whole thing." And then I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So.
Wait, like, why would you hold back somebody's clothes? Like, even if I got really fucking angry at, like, one of you two and you guys left a jacket or something, I'd give it back to you. Like, I don't want your fucking shit.
You're not a dope addict.
They're like, no,
You owe me this.
that's my shirt
It's
now.
like, I know I'm 6 sizes fucking bigger than you, but I need this. Cover a sleeve.
And then
Oh my god.
I felt like the lady was watching us the entire time we were talking.
I make embroideries of the people I hate. Or the
She
people's
was,
clothes I
because when the cop questioned us, he was like asking names and stuff as if we knew the people. And we're like,
We
he
have
was like,
no
which
idea.
one
That-
was it? And I'm like, the one that
That-
right there,
there.
that one.
We don't know their names.
We
saw
are
somebody get
just
hit by a car.
bystanders that were just walking down the street.
We just saw somebody get hit by a car. Do you think we know these people?
No, we were at the park, and he
Likely story, huh?
it was
Slap
funny.
him around a little bit, Johnny.
I felt like it was funny because I knew it was gonna happen. Because parts of Lauren's family aren't.
The only time I've ever called the cops on somebody was when I think we've already told this story before, but when Lauren and I were working at the Country Music Festival and we were leaving, and the people right in front of, or they were right behind us starting out, and they went into the other lane and passed us while we were all parked and stuff, and like they were trying to cut in front of us and all this other stuff.
Everyone was trying to get out. There's a huge line, way overcrowded, and the cars sort of like went together.
Yeah,
It was like a river.
they were just trying to be assholes about
And
it though.
we're just trying to like go into this one stream, and then this asshole car is like trying to push his way through, or push her way
Yeah.
through all these other like streams that are coming into the river of car,
Mhm.
and
The car river.
it's like a salmon in the river cars,
Yeah.
and it's just like trying to get in between places. It's like, dude, you're like a half an hour back. Just get the fuck back. Wait
yeah,
your turn.
just wait a little bit. There's
God
nothing
damn.
that's that important. And then we see the driver, like, we were getting annoyed at this car by that point. You see the driver pour a beer out, like, open her door and pour a beer out, and we're like, yeah, that's not cool. And then we start driving and stuff. After they basically try to cut in front of us, we didn't let it happen. And once we start driving, they were, like, speeding and swerving. And we were like, yeah, No.
They're probably drunk.
We called... I ended up calling the cops. That's the only time I've ever called the cops, I think.
So I've called 911 twice in that same amount of months. Because I've seen a house fire. I saw a house fire last month, and then I saw a hit and run, and then come back.
Yeah, car fucking came back.
Yeah, it was at the...
I don't know if we mentioned that part, but after the car left, it was gone for like 5 minutes.
And then it just
And
drove back down the
Street
street.
comes back and like parks in the lot, and they're like in the house or whatever. Yeah.
It was funny, because it was like, if you're gonna hit someone, drive away. It's like they went down to the store. Like, oh, I need to go pick up a beer. So let's drive down to the store real quick. After hitting this lady with their car.
So you know who's a really funny guy?
Who's funny?
Fidel.
Yeah. he
Yeah.
is.
Fidel's
Good
pretty
guy.
awesome, though. Fidel is Lauren and I's old boss.
I'm lucky to.
I'm lucky to have had that guy as a boss.
Yeah, I'm lucky to be able to say that I've enjoyed every job I've had so far, and that every boss I've had has been like a good
Really
one.
fucking chill, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, chill probably wasn't the word that I would use for Brock, but like he was pretty fucking
He
cool
was-
too. I really liked Brock.
Yeah, he was good.
Brock.
Brock.
Brockelmeyer.
I like making
He's pretty cool.
bacon in the morning at the country music festival.
Yeah, that was pretty
with
fucking
with whoever that other guy was.
I don't remember his name
Thanks,
either.
guy. Yeah,
He doesn't
no,
listen to
we
our
just
podcast.
we talked about music the whole time, and
All of it was not country.
Yeah, and he showed me like in the middle of work or whatever when the rush is about to like come in.
Mhm.
He's like, "Man, I gotta show you some of like the stuff that me and my band did back in high school. Come check this out." And so like, I'm like, "Are you sure? We should probably like." He's like, "Nah, it's fine. They got it." So we just went to his truck and just listened to a couple of songs really quick, and then came back.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was nice, dude.
yeah.
Uh,
His wife or whatever, though. Oh my god, she was like, she wasn't a bad person or anything. It was just like, she got old after a while
Yeah.
because like one of the first days I was there, I was like, "Hey Daniel, you think I can get that girl's number over there?" And
Yeah.
he's like, "Go for it." So I went over there, and as I was over there talking to this girl, she like walks up to, I wasn't there, so she walks up to Daniel and she's like, "Where's Lauren?" And you're like, "Oh, he's over there, like talking to that girl, getting her number or something." And so then there's you, Sarah, and her just like sitting there watching me talk to this girl. And I come back and she's like, "You get her number?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then like the rest of the time we were there, she just kept asking me, "How many numbers you get today?" I'm like,
Yeah, she probably didn't have anything else to talk to you about.
I know.
I remember, like, I kind of pissed Anne off a bit because I'd keep listening to, like, Seether and all these other things while I, like, worked in the back or whatnot. And she'd be like, "You're at a country music festival, listen to country music." The next day that she was there and stuff, they played a country song by Seether on the thing, and I was like, "You can fucking shut up now. You can shut up." Then I just kept playing it, and I was like, "You know, that song that they
Yeah.
apparently isn't country? Yeah, let's listen to Seether, because they played it here too, so, you know." They also played Marilyn Manson, which was a little weird, but,
It's funny though because
I mean,
uh,
that's...
the whole time I thought I was gonna hate working at the country music festival,
It
but
was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it.
yeah, and I think the fact that in our kitchen we were blasting like rock music instead of country, and so we had
Yeah.
like our own. Even though we were really close to the stage, we were in our own world where
Yeah, like, we
We
would
kinda
play
just
all
had our
this
own
rock
music
and
and-
stuff, and it was amazing.
it was fun.
Yeah. I don't have a job
taken
anymore.
Carry in a while. Oh, you quit?
Yeah, I quit.
That's probably the reason why you're here on a Sunday, huh?
Yeah. I was like, this job sucks. They got a new guy that can work Sundays. And I was like, hey, a lot of things are happening in my home life right now, and I gotta help around the house. And they're like,
Right.
yeah, it's fine. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll be coming back. And they're like, that's fine. And so I had formally resigned from my job.
Aw, so cute.
So I don't have a job anymore. Which really doesn't bug me.
Oh, well.
Gonna get my tax return.
Buy an Xbone,
Mm-hmm.
buy some flowers for your girlfriend, and just sleep. Don't even use your Xbone.
I'll have the Xbox One. I'm probably gonna get the one with Black Flag and
Well, I mean, that's the smartest way to do.
yeah, it's like 345,
49.
49, 350, and I'm expecting to get that much in tax returns, and then I'm selling a guitar for $275.
Oh,
No, $280. So it should be. I shall have a little bit of money.
economics. Fuck. Economics are fun.
Economics
Oh.
of.
So, anything else happened this week?
Let's see.
I was in the middle of an important conversation on Tuesday night, like at midnight, and AT&T.
Took a
like
shit?
no, yeah, their service completely cut out in at least Coquille. I don't know anything else. I didn't hear anything else about it.
It's funny.
But it cut out for like.
fine. I have a friend that uses AT&T, so
Were they asleep though?
no.
Because I mean, midnight 30 on like a Tuesday night really isn't a time that most people are.
Midnight 30.
I'm
Yeah.
always up at midnight 30 on a Tuesday night.
But anyway, like
Because Wednesday's in the morning after, and I don't have
I
to
didn't
care.
know because I was standing outside and I was like, well, hello, whatever, you know, and I was like, fuck, I need to keep talking to this person. And so I ended up like seeing a guy walk by like a minute beforehand, and I was like, fuck. So I like ran over to him and I was like, hey, I'm very sorry to ask you this or whatever, but can I use your phone? And he was really chill about it. He was like, yeah, sure, why not? And like he pulled out his phone and he's like, actually, no service, sorry. I was like, yeah, thanks anyway, whatever. Have a good night, all those other pleasantries and shit. But it was really weird. Like, I've never done that to somebody before.
Actually, something did happen this week. So, in Myrtle Point Drama, we had this crappy, if I can use the word,
You just did.
thank you.
If I may use the word.
I was waiting for Lauren to say that. We had this crappy curtain for our stage. It's all torn to shreds. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a new curtain. So I spent like most of the week measuring the stage during drama, which is really exciting because then we get a new curtain and it'll be fancy.
You already know.
You
so
already
fancy.
know.
I'm fancy. You already know.
I'm on the fast lane from LA
LA
to
to
Cybertron.
Anyway.
Yeah. But that makes me happy.
Cool.
Also, the music department's pissing off the drama department at my high school because they keep on leaving shit on the stage because it's kind of like a communal stage. Like, it's the drama departments, we keep all our stuff there, and it's ours to use all the time. But we let the band and the choir department use it for concerts. The choir department left their risers on there, and the band department left all their music stands up there.
Cool.
So it's like, and that was like a month ago, and we were like, well, it's been pretty busy, maybe they'll come get it eventually, and then it was just like, so Friday I was like, this is annoying, and it was like, hardly anyone was in class because there was like a basketball game, and then people in like the show choir were doing valograms, so it was like no one was in class, so it was like, alright, everybody that's here, we're gonna clean the stage. And we're gonna write mean things. We didn't write mean things. We never got around to it. Class ended before then. But we did clean the stage.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm gonna go talk to both the band teacher and the music teacher and be like,
Does anybody have a way we can get up to like somewhere where it's snowy? Because I really want to go sledding.
well, does someone have anyone that can drive?
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to go?
Last week I was gonna get I was gonna talk to my grandpa about doing it, but I didn't.
You should do that this week.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Be cool to go out.
Please. Come on. Sledding. Haven't done it in years.
I've never been sledding.
Really?
I've always, like, when it snowed, it's always been like an inch or two in Myrtle Point, so it's like,
Gotta take
if I go
An
sledding,
inch or two is like
Not enough to even
it's
touch.
pounds at my house, at my grandma's house, because her backyard is basically a slope.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a big hill, so
You kind of have to flop off at the bottom.
an
It does.
inch or two is like enough to like sit at the top of the hill and then just ride the bumps down.
yeah, like, I live across the street from the high school, so we got the football field, because it's an open field, and it actually is a field,
Yeah.
so we make snowmen every time that happens. It's like you take a snowball, and you just roll it in the snow, until it gets to be the size of a grown man's abdomen. Did you say penis?
No.
Nope.
No. No, I didn't. I'm not blushing. I'm not embarrassed about saying it.
I'm actually not blushing or embarrassed about saying it.
Yes, you are.
Good. Yeah. So, GTA.
Oh, let's not talk about that because there's nothing new.
I was gonna say I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
Yay for the Xbone.
digital?
Probably.
Okay, you
Prob-
should.
Probably.
So we can actually play together.
Um,
Yeah.
Need a job first.
Oh.
I've told myself two things for about a month over the past month. One was that I'm going to apply at McKay's, and two.
You haven't yet at all.
And two is that I'm going to do a resume and activities chart so I can apply for scholarships.
Well, you haven't done either of those
Nope.
yet? Jesus. I get
Well,
it.
we did those
English
our,
Scout
like-
did those.
We did those freshman year.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. VC made us.
Why would they do... Well, I mean, freshman year is, I guess, better than no year, but...
And I haven't done one since. I
did mine this year.
haven't updated it. I haven't.
This is the actual last time that I had to.
I need to make one. To graduate, we have to have an updated resume and activities chart.
So on Friday, I think it was Friday, might have been Thursday. Well, on one of those days, we were in my English class, and my English teacher, being that we're seniors and writing 121, he likes to joke around with us a little bit, and he'll show us a video every once in a while at the beginning of class. And it was something about dating psychopaths or whatever, and he's like, if, like, the person you're with is, like, la-di-da-di-da, and he keeps naming off these things, and by the second or third one, everybody at my table had turned around and looked at me, and then, like, after he kept naming things off, other people around the room would keep looking at me, and then I was like, what the fuck? And I flipped everyone off, like, did the, whatever, double flip-offs on people, and my teacher looked over at me and just grinned at me, and I was like, what the fuck? People are assholes.
Why does everyone look at you?
Because I'm kind of a cunt. Because a lot of the things that he was saying, like, described a lot of how I was.
A psychopath?
Yeah?
I always knew he was a psychopath.
No, I mean, like, I know I have sociopathic tendencies, but... Like, the only thing that didn't fit with me was narcissism and controlling behavior. Those are the only two things that didn't really fit with how I operated.
Wow.
But I do beat my wives.
All 8 of them.
I'm not Mormon. And no, I don't have
Like this.
any wives, so...
No, just like this. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What the fuck's wrong with my hand, dude?
Nothing's wrong with your hand. It's fine.
Where's the line?
There's no line.
What are you doing?
I'm just reading you.
With my hand?
Yeah.
Palm readers. That's actually a thing.
Yeah, I know, but they normally just, like, touch your hand.
Okay, this is how they do it.
Give me a hand. I'll show you.
This is how they do it. I know this because
See-
I'm a master.
Actually,
Actually, I am. I
No,
am a
see,
master.
when the reason they touch your hand is because you have lines here.
Yep.
And here and here.
Yep.
They don't have to touch it.
They just
Like
touching
it's
me.
it's like life, love, and
Tuna.
then
Chicken of the sea.
Is it
yes.
weird that, like, every religious every time I've gone to a church or a
Life.
whatever it is,
Love.
like a wedding, somebody has touched me on the hand.
Tuna.
no.
What? Sorry.
Life, love, tuna. It's life, love, and career. Your life is the one that goes through
The middle.
this one.
Yep.
And for me, it's kind of a weird crease because it goes all the way around my hand.
You know what creates that crease? Using your fucking hand?
Lightning.
I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Dan uses
It's how you use your hand that makes your life. And your wife. And your career. So what if you lose your hands? Like, are you just fucked?
Yes.
You get
Well,
nub readers.
Nub
They read your
nubs.
Jesus.
They read your nubs.
So there was this substitute teacher who had one arm. He had like
Yeah.
a nub.
Oh yeah, I know.
They'll read your nubs and be like, looks like life's gonna be hard for you, is what I'm sensing.
Oh
Kind
god.
of fucked up.
But yeah. And he used to always yell, but when he yelled, he'd spit all over you. And it was like,
Thanks.
thanks.
Thanks, bro.
It's nice that you yelled at me, and thanks for giving me a shower. I'm gonna go home now and actually take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude lost his hand in a meat grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Crazy.
Makes me not want to
Couldn't
eat.
imagine.
I didn't eat hot dogs for a while after that.
Yeah, the amount of times I came like close to losing bits of me in woodshop is incredible. I don't know how I'm still a full person right now.
So, in 7th grade woodshop, when we had that cruise,
Yeah.
so I was taking woodshop my last term. And the teacher really liked me and saw that I was responsible enough to actually use the lathe. Alright, and it was me, Billy, and Tristan using the lathe. So Billy's the first one to do it, and he does it fine. I'm the second one to do it. I do it fine. Tristan goes into it, jabs the chisel into the wood. Like, and then he hurts his hand and blames me because he thought that I knocked a chunk out of the wood. I was like, dude, you see how me and Billy did it? We very gently made a cup.
Yeah.
But,
I made a cup.
but it was funny because he got hurt and he was not allowed to use the lathe for the rest of the year.
That's funny.
Well, me and Billy were kept on working on the lathe.
I didn't like that teacher.
Mr. Bryant?
Well, I wasn't gonna say any names, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
Bags
thanks,
out,
Obama, right?
bags out of the cat on that one. Thanks, Obama.
Why would there be a bag inside the cat? What the fuck do you let
Bags
your
out of the
do?
cat. Well, I mean, if your cat eats plastic bag.
That's probably gonna kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dog eats socks.
Oh god.
Yeah. So some like from like once a
Molly?
month. Yeah, she.
That's why it looks like a mop.
for and once a month she gets really constipated and she's like, "Did you eat another sock?" 'Cause she doesn't poop for like
Did you
3.
eat another sock?
She doesn't poop for like 3 days, and it's like
Oh, you.
it's like, God damn it, you ate another sock. And she doesn't eat. So when we realize she hasn't stopped eating and she's not pooping, it's like she ate another sock. And they're always Dan's sock. Because she's in love with Dan, but Dan's never home. So she gets into Dan's room and eats his socks. Because
I
they smell.
miss you so much.
Oh. And it's really sad. Because she just misses him that much that he'll go. It's like, why don't you love me?
So messed up. Oh my god. It's so weird.
Yeah. She was stuck in a curtain yesterday.
What?
She managed to tear a hole in a curtain and then get it cut around her neck like a collar. And she's white, and the curtain was white. So when I checked her, I was like, "Hey, Molly, come on." Because I was going to bring her to Sammy, because she usually greets Sammy when she comes in. So it was weird when she didn't greet Sammy. So I was like, "Oh, that's weird," because like Sasha went over and said hi. I was like, "Molly, come on." And she was just like, looked at me and yawned. I'm like, come on. And then she did the whole she she lifts up one of her lips, and that's actually a wolf trait to some being fetal, like to someone else. So she's like,
Fetal?
I mean,
Like a pig?
no,
Like a dead pig that you cut open and dissect? Like a fetal pig?
no, whatever.
Like in biology class?
No, that's not what I mean.
She was being a small dead thing that we cut.
That is not what I meant.
Wait, that sounds terrible. She... Submissive?
Yeah, yeah, she was being submissive, and I was like, "What's going on, dog?"
Like, the word that comes to mind when you said fetal was like, are you trying to say feudal? Or... Because
Yeah.
even feudal doesn't make sense there. She was being a fetal.
She turned into a small fetus. Anyways, let me continue. And then I was like, what's going on? I went over there, and then the curtain came with her a little bit, and I was like, oh, you're stuck in the curtain. And I lifted it up, and then she when she's really happy, she doesn't just like wag her tail. Like her whole body like sways, like from the tail like up to the head, and she's just like jello. And, like it's like she grew 80 more vertebrae. It's like she turns into a snake. So she was doing that, and then like walking around the house, kind of stumbling around, and it was really funny.
Dogs are kind of dumb sometimes.
She didn't think to go backwards.
Oh man.
Because it was literally just around her collar.
But that was pretty funny. To me, anyways.
Yeah.
I've been puppy sitting the last couple of days.
Yeah, you apparently can't sleep because of them.
Yeah, it's the worst. I woke up, let's see, 12:30, 1:30, 2:20, 4:50, and 6:30. And after the 6:30, I just stayed up,
So school was in.
2 hours.
So you're like, might as well get a jump start to the day.
Drink a Monster.
Make it happy with it, Lauren.
Yeah, well, we're keeping one of the 4, but we'll have like 2 of them over every once in a while, just because like
Why not?
they play better together, and they're not exactly old enough to be away from their mom forever, so just keep them like a night or 2 and then go back, stuff like that.
Yeah. They still need to do stuff with their mom or
Yeah.
dog. So, like, that reminds me of a story that when Patriot was a puppy. Patriot's my dog. She looks like a fucking mongrel right now. She's terrible.
No, I swear Dan's dog has the mange.
She's the chupacabra.
Yeah, she looks like she has cobblestone chupas on her.
Yeah.
But anyway.
She's the chupacabra.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But she's like a really sweet
Chupacabra!
dog, and I kind of feel really bad for her, so I give her baths every week. And anyway, this is, like, when she was a puppy, we had these little kennels. Like, our dogs used to sleep in the house, but now they sleep outside because they're dogs, and they like outside. But anyway, like, one of the first few days that I had her, I think it was within the first week or the first month, like, she would always whimper in her cage, and I'd be like, Patriot, shut up, you, shut up. Whatever, she'd sleep right under my bed, in the kennel. In the kennel. And, like, she was having a hard time getting adjusted to the kennel little thing that we had for her. So, one of the nights, like, she was, like, whimpering really, really loudly. Just, like, nonstop or whatever. And I look, and she had tried to bite the kennel open, but got her teeth stuck.
So, I wanna tell you guys a story that reminds me. So, I had a dog named Samson.
Okay.
Samson was a German Shepherd Saint Bernard mix,
Oh, that's so cute.
and he was a big dog.
So cute.
Samson, we would put him in a big dog kennel when he slept because he would just run around and cause problems during the night. He managed to break off the door to the kennel. And Samson wasn't a small dog, and the kennel was about as long as he was. And he was managing to break open the door. So what happened, we decided, okay, we'll put a strap on there. We put one strap on there. He still managed to open the door and get out. We ended up putting 4 straps on it. Any less, and he would have gotten out.
Funny.
So it was like...
It's like a werewolf in the middle of the night. Like, you have to strap him in every night.
Yeah, and it was like this, like, who wants to put away Samson tonight? I did last night. Dan, go put away Samson. And I'm like, we kept him downstairs because if we had him upstairs with us, all night we'd hear because he just kept on trying to get out.
I watched Daniel's dog Blackheart hump Patriot in the face.
I remember that. God damn.
tried to get her to do oral.
Come on.
It was,
I see
it was
people
really
do it.
funny.
Were you there when that dog tried to, like, hump her while she was laying on the couch? And, like, he ended up just putting his front legs up on the couch and humping the couch?
No.
I remember the face thing. That was really, really funny.
Yeah.
The way Samson ran away from us, and we were living outdoor at the time.
That sucks.
And there was an elk in the yard. So, Samson
Died.
started to bark at the elk. Samson broke a chain, and we didn't have just like a little the
Yeah.
tiny little. We had an actual chain, like half-inch thick chain,
Okay, yeah. You have to be more specific.
and like he broke the chain from the thing that it was on and chased the elk.
Slaverage.
And that was the last time we saw Samson. He was a loving dog. And it makes me sad to think of him gone. It's probably one of my favorite dogs.
Probably dead.
No, probably not.
He's probably alive.
We probably found some farm out there and just
Stayed.
yeah.
He protected the farm. He was able to run his nights away.
Yeah.
And come back and eat, and then run his nights away again.
Yeah.
Love the runs. Oh, God.
Dogs, man.
Dogs are fucking weird, but they're kind of fun.
I like dogs.
I really like dogs. Dogs are like dogs are the only pets that are even close to dogs. You know,
Yeah.
they're the only ones that are as good as dogs. The rest are just like, why?
The rest are just, like, not dogs, so why dogs?
Cats don't see you as like you're their owner. They're like, you're my person. You know, they have that
I
mentality.
own you.
Yeah, that's how cats work, and they're like the leader of the house. But dogs are like, you're a part of my pack, and we're in this together.
And I'm the lowest in the pack.
I am the left brain.
The other day,
Yeah.
Molly barked at me because I sat down next to her food. Which was like, she has a lot of...
I will fuck you up, puppy. Slap.
And,
And
it
then
was,
just take her food. Like, no, it's mine now.
that's what I did. That's what you do with a dog that's food aggressive. You take their food.
Yeah, you slap him and it's like, no, it's mine.
Yeah, you take their food. And if they try to bark at you,
You slap him.
you yell at them. You yell at them. Because, like, dogs, like,
Yeah.
if they bark at you, you bark at them, pretty much. And if they bite you, you go down and bite them. I've done that to Molly. Like, she bit me, like, lightly,
Uh-huh.
so I bit her ear. And she was like, oh, okay, you win.
So you must know how a mop tastes.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. But
yeah, like, I'm sure, like, you had to get through, like, 3 inches of fucking hair to get to her ear.
but then like she realized, and then one time she got into my room and started eating my food, because I was like busy in my room and I just bring up some like microwave burritos.
So you ate her food.
No, I didn't eat her food, but I scared the crap out of her. Like I stomped out, and she went and hid in another room. I stomped at and I yelled at her, and then like the entire time she was just hunkered down like, "Don't kill me."
I just wanted Mexican food. Damn it, there was a
Yeah.
story that I was going to tell, but I don't remember what it is now. God damn it.
What do you think the worst pet would be?
Oh.
Pet rock doesn't count.
Baby.
Pet human doesn't count.
I think a raccoon.
Why? Raccoons are okay.
No. I have a friend that has a pet raccoon.
Brett.
No. His brother did have a pet salmon. It was funny. He kept it in a fish tank. Kept it alive for like 6 months, and then it.
Did he just, like, catch it and he was like, you know, I don't feel like eating this right now?
I don't understand, but like they had an exotic pet license and they had a baby raccoon. Raccoons open every door, will move stuff around, can open fridges. Even if you put a lock, like a thing on them, they figure out how to open it. They open doors.
They're smart. They're
Uh-huh.
smart little fuckers. Like, I would want a pet raven.
No, you wouldn't.
I totally would. Like an outside pet, but, like, I
I
want to
was-
train it to, like, grab onto my arm and be like, go attack that person for me, raven.
So you want
I don't
to
think
bird?
you would.
Huh?
I said I don't think you would.
Well, later. Like, when I
I
can
don't
get
think
somebody
you
to help me
ever
train.
would.
Why?
Birds.
I don't like birds in
I
general.
was gonna say bird would be the worst pet ever. Any kind of bird doesn't matter.
If it was outside and I didn't have to deal with it inside, yeah.
Still
be
think-
fine.
I still think it would suck, but like, what do birds do? They're in a cage.
I wouldn't cage it. It would just be there. Be my bird.
And just shit all over the house.
No, I wouldn't
Yeah,
put it
cool.
in my house.
Where would you put it?
Outside.
That's not a pet. That's just a bird that shows up every once in a while.
It'd be my bird. We'd be more like friends than each other's owners.
Daniel would be like living in a tree. He'd be
No,
like, this is my pet bird. It's just a bird that comes by every once in a while when he throws like
I'll make
breadcrumbs
a
out.
bird. Like, if you make a birdhouse, are those birds your pets? Probably not, right?
No.
So it would just be my friend.
Bird friend.
I'd just
That's
like
not a
hold out.
pet then.
I'd
That's
hold
not
out
the
my arm
question.
every once in a while and be like, Raven, you mine.
Actually, I do want a falcon. I want a hunting falcon.
I'm saying like,
You
if
get those
like
bunnies.
just domesticated birds are like the worst fucking pets you could ever have. All they do is just like,
Domesticated would be a
They're
loose
in
word
there.
right there.
and they just make noise and shit, and that's what they do. And
I-
that's all they do.
I've lived with birds before, and I really, really do not like them. Like, I can't stand the fact that they shit everywhere. Also because, you know, like, I don't think that birds should be in a cage because that's definitely not what they evolved to do. Like, that's the opposite of what they evolved to do, was stay in a small metal container.
Aren't you all in our own small metal containers, Dan?
No, I'm in a kind of a lower grade concrete container. There's some wood here too. Electricity and internet, so I'm not sure if it's like I'm confined.
You know what I really like? Automatic fish feeders.
So, okay, I guess that is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I really like having pet fish.
Fish are cool to look at, but
Yeah, we have an aquarium at my house.
Yeah, I don't even
They're kinda
consider. I
pointless.
don't even consider fish pets. I consider them a decoration.
I consider them like birds. They're like,
They're way better than birds.
Oh yeah.
well, I mean, not
Like-
like,
like,
I
yeah,
wouldn't put a
I-
bird in a cage though, just because like I don't want to have a bird ever again.
Yeah.
It wasn't even my birds, but like they were so fucking annoying. Like when you get woke up at like they're really hard to go to sleep with.
You put
Just
up
be
they fall
blanket
asleep.
over them. Yeah, I know, but still, like you can hear them throughout the fucking house. It's insane. And like a 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house, like if they're on the opposite side of the house, you can hear them squawk, and it's just like I don't want to listen to this. Like, you just get so fed up with birds at some point. Like I know there's people out there who do really like birds and stuff, and that's cool if you do like them. Just I don't want to ever live with you again.
Because he's lived with every person that's ever had birds.
They might not know it, but I have.
That's not creepy at all.
I don't ever want to live with birds again, is my point. But, like, I can see myself having a pet raven that was just, like, comes by every once in a while to feed.
I want a pet falcon.
I want a pet raven.
I want to learn how to falcon hunt,
Falcon hunt,
like for rabbits.
bring me what you hunt.
Give me rabbits. Rabbits.
I
But
kind of
yeah,
feel bad
I
about
think- I
killing
think-
a rabbit. Like, I think I would feel bad about killing anything, really, if I didn't need to.
But I really like fish, like in.
I like eating fish. Fish is, like, salmon's good. This is what it's deteriorated to, is talking about eating fish and fucking looking at fish. God damn it, I apologize. God damn.
I like fish.
So anything else interesting happened this week, you guys?
New.
Lauren made that noise just now. That's pretty interesting.
Not that I'm aware of.
How were your most recent conquests?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Apparently, Korea is, better than, Babylon, Greece, Rome, and Carthage combined.
That's interesting.
Okay, Lauren, you play Civ. Yay, Civ.
Big surprise.
Big surprise that Lauren the Civ guy is Lauren the Civ guy.
Well, yeah. I feel like we should stream Civ sometime soon.
I feel like you can stream Civ sometime.
Bro, I'd love to.
Go ahead.
I gotta put Twitch up on my laptop. Top.
Laptop
tippy top.
Yeah, but y'all gotta be like in the party, like game chat,
Yeah.
like you and Pelican and Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't have Civ. I'll probably buy Civ with my guitar money.
That'd be cool.
Yay.
that we could actually play it and have a time.
Yay.
Of our lives,
Yeah.
of our knives.
Dude, I love that game so much. That game is just, I don't know, man. Top 3 for sure.
I like playing Civilization Revolution a lot. So
Yeah, it's like a better version of that. So,
I like way better.
yeah, it's... God, it's awesome. I don't know. I want to count, like...
Lauren's the Civ guy, but it's like,
I want to count how many podcasts I haven't talked about Civ in.
go ahead.
go listen to every
Like
podcast
2 of them.
we've ever done.
I mean, I like the game. It's fun to play sometimes, but it's not something I can play consistently just because I get kind of bored.
Yeah, I understand
Like,
that.
the most we've ever played it was, I think, 6 or 12 hours, sometime in between that.
Well,
And
I
that
know you
was
guys played it for 8 hours.
way too much.
no.
And I hadn't touched it for months.
I prac-
Lauren, you love Civ, but like,
I
it's
practice
definitely-
like strategies and stuff.
Yeah, but like, if I can't really apply it to anything else,
I'll play like the first 50 turns as a specific Civ to see how they're
What are you doing?
like.
I'm looking for the stopper for one of my earrings. It fell off. And now it's in the bed somewhere. Underneath the bed. So, that about it. Never mind. I found the thingy that I was looking for.
yeah. Jacob's wearing earrings.
Yeah, but yeah, you just do it for like 50.
W wasted $20.
Play like the first 50 turns, and you just like test the waters and see how their benefits like work the best in the first 50 turns, and don't set that there, and then
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't know.
Let's not deteriorate
I
to where we
waste-
talk about Civ more.
Fine.
Because
I waste
that's
too-
almost
I waste-
worse than talking about looking at fish.
I waste too much time on it. So
Yep.
That's what I
So-
have to say. Ugh.
The podcast kind of started out okay.
Yeah, but then we started talking about fish and Civ, and it got really, really boring.
What else is there to talk about, really?
Well, I mean, like,
These are the essences of life.
We're all just
fish and
dumb
Civ.
fish.
It all comes back to the tuna line on your hand, dude.
Fidel, 2014.
We're all just dumb
15.
fish.
Fuck. We're all just dumb fucking fish. And the time that you, like, evolve into a sea turtle is a good time. God. What was
Anyway.
your favorite word of wisdom from Fidel?
Oh, that was...
That's
That's probably the only word of wisdom I've ever heard from Fidel.
So, like, you're a dumb fish. You are a dumb
You're
fish.
a bad fish.
You're bad.
Baby, I'm a bad fish. Ooh, ooh. So,
Anyway.
Lauren, what's your favorite Fidelism?
Fidel it is.
Fidel is our...
Danny,
biggest
come
word.
on.
Yeah.
I like that one.
You did say that.
Says I always
Come on, Danny.
when we were working together. Yeah.
Like, he doesn't call you Dan, he calls you Danny.
Every time I
Danny.
stepped around, I'd work like just that much harder. And,
Yeah, I know. Like, you'd work just slightly harder. Like, you would be shit all other fucking time.
No,
Well, you wouldn't be shit.
dude, I was better than you.
but when he
Actually,
was looking at
No,
you...
all the time.
Lawrence-
I just
if Lauren-
elevated it.
If Lauren gets a job somewhere, he works
He's actually
hard.
pretty good about working hard. I'll give him
Yeah.
that much. But he's like, when he's going to go try to get a job, it's the worst fucking thing. Like, he always is like, too tired.
Yeah.
But that's just like a Laurenism, right?
So all those employers out there who want just drop a job in my lap, and you heard
Yeah.
it here, I'm a hard worker. Thanks.
Actually, that's
If
how
you
I've
get-
gotten every job I've gotten. Like,
Drop
I'm just...
in your
I'm,
ass.
like, how I got my last job. I was just talking to Brett about how I was thinking about getting a job. And then Brett's mom overheard us and was like, you want a job?
Got it.
I was like, sure.
She's like, yeah, we need someone to take care of the yard, so...
Jacob, you want a job?
It's pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a job.
So you can have a job down the yard. And I was like, cool. So I got a
I'll
job.
take it. I didn't realize I was accepting 8 hours of standing around
Yeah.
every Sunday.
Yeah. Like, at first, because I started working in the spring of last year. So it would be, like, I worked for, like, 10 or 11
How many
weeks.
hours is the most you've ever worked in 1 week, Lauren?
What? How many hours are in a week?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Because technically we did work
Let me figure out.
every hour for a week. You want to consider it?
And what's 6?
I'm going to ask Cortana.
No.
How
no.
many hours
No,
are in
no,
a
no,
week?
no.
No,
turn it off, turn it off.
turn it off.
That's
not
not
gonna
make any noise.
Well,
You do realize you just times,
164 hours. 368.
Okay, 100,
well, that.
168.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna math it real quick, cause it's the weekend, and why do math on anything but a calculator, right?
That's
Yeah.
why I asked my phone.
24 times 7, 168, minus 42. 126 hours in a week.
Yep.
There you go.
And you did that for 3 weeks
3
in a row,
weeks.
and I did that for 2 weeks in a row.
Why?
Because
Up
that was
the
our
camp.
job.
Oh yeah.
We only got paid 7 cents an hour, but it's more for the experience. Nobody does it for money. I think I spent all of that money, like 3 or 4 times over, getting the materials ready for going there.
So it was not a profitable endeavor.
No.
No, but you don't go there for profit.
Yeah.
X plus
But
Y.
if I wanted to go there
equals
now,
profit.
We'd actually get like 130, right?
160. It was
180.
It was either 150 or 180.
Something like that, yeah.
For the
So-
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're still not making much.
No, but
Should
it's
be
for an
fun.
experience.
Yeah.
We need to go fucking chop that tree down.
I hope it's already gone.
Yeah, but like, if it isn't, we should just take a trip
Finish
up there
it.
and just... Cool.
What tree?
I worked in
One
the nature
fucking
area up there.
tree.
There was a tree hanging over the lake, and it was like rotting away at the bottom,
You should have just took your knife and
it just needed one swift swing, like with an axe, and it was done. And it was just like timber into the lake, and the whole time, every time I was bored or between teaching classes and stuff, I'd be sitting there, and then I'd walk up to the tree and I'd just be like, step on it, step on it, step on it, and it would go a little more every time.
Patriot,
And-
shut up!
I was like, if I kick this 400 times, it will fall over.
Clicked at 398 and you're like, damn it, we have to
Never
leave.
got to.
I would have just like eventually just taken my knife or my hatchet.
It was close.
You didn't. I didn't
I'm
even
pretty
know about
sure
it until the end of the last
I'm
week.
pretty sure just the winter season knocked it over.
I hope so.
Oh
Remember
my
that
God.
like Waller storm that was there?
Yeah. Code Red Storm, and we had to carry this kid with a bloody toe.
That was. I didn't actually carry that kid.
Yeah, I know you didn't. Kendon and I did.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know, almost 300 pounds.
Jeez.
And we took turns, firemen carrying him.
Jeez, that
It was
sucks.
so bad. Kendon did most of it, so thanks, Kendon.
Kendon is a lot stronger than I.
God.
That dude's a beast.
He's
Grant-
also like 6.5 foot tall
If that, probably more.
and shoulders broader than an elk.
That dude's like he is as strong as an elk.
Yeah.
He is an elk. Have you seen his face? He is an elk.
He shows up to school.
Oh
Kind
my
of-
God. Have you seen him in the past, 4
No.
months?
He's grown like a really big, kind of scraggly beard. It's like really full, but like you know, like. And stuff.
like.
But he shows up halfway through the day.
Yeah, every day he shows up 20 minutes before lunch. He's got his big beard and his tired eyes and his really big coat that's all like dirty and like got dirt all over it. Sweats with fucking dirt, muddy shoes, and yeah, that's just the way he is now. I don't know
He looks
what happened.
homeless.
He does look homeless.
It looks like he like spends
He's
his
like a
nights.
24-year-old homeless dude who just sits in on our classes every once in a while.
Yeah.
Does he just not go to school anymore? Is he gonna graduate?
Yeah, he's probably gonna graduate,
Wait.
but like,
Most people that go to Moore Point graduate even if they're not.
yeah.
There was a kid last year that didn't show up for half the year.
God.
Did all of his courses online in 4 days, and graduated.
Yep.
That's terrible.
He was a genius.
But like,
He like must have had like the biggest drive.
He was fucking smart.
Yeah.
there's
give
some
him that.
people that are like extraordinary like that, and my issue is that I procrastinate sometimes. And,
Oh,
like,
that's-
I've been getting
that's-
a lot better about it in the last 2 weeks.
Good.
I swear my credit recovery teacher hates me
Probably.
because every time
So
I'm
do I.
like I'm about to take the test, and
Right
then
now.
she decides, well, this thing from the beginning of the term that you didn't score great on, but you still passed. I'm gonna bring this back up for the 8th time because I feel like you need to get a better grade on it. It's like, just let me take the test. So I only have 2 like little sections of the thing, and I've been doing the same like 5 assignments the entire time. Like I finished all the projects I needed to do,
Yeah.
wrote all the stuff. I'm still just doing the same things over and over again
I
until
like-
I get it perfect.
I like where I'm at right now because all of my teachers like know me well enough, and I'm way behind in a bunch of stuff, but they're just like, I mean, you're probably good, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Zemwalt still doesn't understand that. He's like, Jacob, you're not doing great. I'm like,
He knows I'm behind, and he's just like, oh, well, he'll get it.
he's like, you're missing something. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, progress
Do it.
reports are coming up. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, what you gonna do? Like, probably nothing.
I feel like people,
And he's like,
or
well, that's not good enough. He legitimately said that's not good enough to me, and I'm like,
That's not good enough.
that's not good enough.
I was like, I'm not concerned about my progress report grades. I'm concerned about my
Report
Overall
card.
grades.
my end of term grades. That's the only thing that's important to me. And he's like,
No family, no money, just the end of the term grades. That's what I live for. It's like, well, you're gonna get an F on the report card. It's like that's what I live for.
it's like
like
my
put
report
on your
card.
glasses and walk out.
My report card, like if you don't do all the stuff that class needs, like they give you an incomplete.
Dude, I'm gonna have to wash that pen.
I've been messing with my feet the entire time.
Yeah.
But like my report card had like 5 eyes, and my parents were like, "What do these eyes mean?" I'm like, "Incomplete."
Oh.
And they're like, "Why are they incomplete?" It's like, "Because I haven't taken some tests, because I missed school."
Because I haven't completed the class yet. Duh.
And they're like, "Is this a problem?" And I'm like, "Has this ever been a problem in the past?" Like, I have...
You know, there's one thing that's like happened with the new grading system at our school is that they've changed it from like letter grades to number grades.
Yeah. It's the same process as at Murder Point.
Which it's actually a lot better for me because my dad's like, "You're not doing good, are you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" So I look at it and he's like, "Well, you only got a 4 here." And it's like, you do realize a 4 is basically an A, right? and
4 is the highest you could get.
he's like, "Oh, then what about all these 1s?" I'm like,
I didn't do so well.
no. He just doesn't understand it.
You're like,
and that-
1s are even better.
Yeah.
they're better than the best.
It's from a 1 to 100 scale, 1 being the best, 100 being the worst. And he's like, oh, well,
No, it's
4's
great
not
because my
bad.
dad doesn't really quite understand it.
1s are great.
And being that he's not really concerned whether or not I learn the things, he's concerned about what I get on the letter grades. Because I consider myself, like, I know a lot of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I can reciprocate the knowledge pretty easily.
Yeah.
So I'll pass all of my classes at least. But I do think there needs to be some things that are done with, like, how teachers teach. Just because I know that
One of me and
they
Lauren's
don't care.
teachers has
Or
done
something
the
like that.
weirdest thing.
what
They've made it like, instead of like telling us what we need to learn, they've decided that they're just gonna, all right, here's what you need to learn. Here's the internet. Go find it.
that's basically how my biology class was.
And I'm like,
we didn't.
Dude,
Why
I'm not gonna learn
took 2 years of
anything.
biology.
Who's that?
Zemel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he keeps on like that's what he's doing in my class. He keeps on like, so we need to learn about this, and I want you guys to be the center of your guys' learning, and it's like, oh no, because that's not how I learn. I learn through lecture. Like if you
Yeah.
tell me if I can listen to what you're saying to me, I learn way better if I read it than if I read it, or if like I'm supposed to go about it on my own devices.
Yeah, I'm a practical learner, which sucks because nothing in school is
Practical.
that we learn. It's all like on paper. So yeah, school sucks for me, and Well, yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
Let's say about that. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be glad when we graduate. So, me and Lauren and Brett are going on an end of the year, like a senior skip day trip to California later this
Yay.
year. We're just gonna take like a day that we have like no school on Friday.
So this is evidence. Yeah, go on.
They can,
Yeah, go on. Just
but
keep
we're
going.
gonna like take Thursday as our skip day, and then go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Am I not invited?
I mean, we were talking about bringing you along if you wanted to
Okay.
come.
I always come.
Oh.
Go on.
And we were like, well, we could go to Southern California and
Southern though. Yeah, go on.
just like hit LA and go to Long Beach and stuff.
God, why would you want to go to LA?
Dude, it's awesome. I don't know why you don't like LA. You're an animator. You're an artist. That should be your like haven.
Yeah, I mean, I like LA, but it's like, I don't know if I want to live there quite yet.
Well, we're not gonna live there. We're just gonna go
We're not
visit.
gonna just like go live there.
It's like, sorry, Mom and Dad, I'm not graduating. I'm going to California to become an artist.
No, I mean, I'm already an artist.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey,
I'll bring my
bye.
guitar down and just like sit around panhandling.
Not that my dad would notice much. He would call me and talk to me more.
You leaving the home would just make your dad talk to you more than.
Yeah, that's like the sad thing. Is like, I kind of feel bad about it now that I'm noticing it. But being that my dad's been gone like for a week now, and that he's gonna be gone another week, I realize how much I don't talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And like we call every couple days or whatever.
Yeah.
Talk for like 15 minutes, and that's like almost more than what we do normally.
That's weird. Like,
I don't talk to people. Like, there's you guys, Kendall, and a couple other people at school, and like I don't really talk to many people.
Well,
Kind of an introvert.
I'm an extrovert. I talk to people all the time. Well, I think it's about time to call it a podcast.
Well, we were calling it a podcast at the beginning. What else
But I
would
mean,
we call
like,
it?
call it a end of the podcast. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
You gonna say goodbye, Lauren?
Bye. Thanks.
It's been Brown Sock.
It's been Tuesday.